Bromley Trucking. The prosecution outlined how accounting
What kind of likeness is that? If they were great artists, they'll be in a museum.
That's the meme with the black dude that be
F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. How you doing, FRR fams? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews for Friend. Request friends to watch The Sopranos Season 4, Episode 5, title Pie Oh My. Here we go again with the titles. I don't know what we want to get into, but last episode was a close call, man. It was a close call between both parties. Ralphie, I think, was the closest, to be honest. Well, not necessarily, because Johnny was already out his way. He just came back for some, so they both dodged the bullet. But I don't know what we about to get into today, man. How about you, Formal? How you feel going in?
I mean, I assume it's a Ralphie, a little bit more of a Ralphie story, because the Pie Oh My was the name of that horse that he bought, right? When he was at the little,
okay.
Yeah, he had mentioned the horse name was Pie Oh My. So at least I know that is gonna be included, but you already know how they get down. There's all types of things, and I'm still curious about Johnny, because I still don't feel like they called the hit off on him. Like that's still up in the air for me. So I want to know what that's gonna look like. And then one thing I'm not gonna mention is how the last episode ended. So I'm ready. Let's go. Let's start this up, man.
Listen, man, we ain't gonna hold you here any longer. We just gonna dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go. How
you doing?
And if you didn't know, the ending was that Furio music. That's all.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about it. Thought we wasn't gonna mention it. Let's not mention it, okay?
I have to, because I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
This
nigga remember that shit.
that music was loud.
That nigga was in bed at 3 a.m. Just nigga.
That music
had the little ponytail, put that shit up to his head, like he started acting like Furio.
Oh shit. I don't know what that dude was doing over there.
That nigga he finna get some cheeks. He'll be alright. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about that man.
Look who's here. Finally, huh?
Look at her. Put her on business now.
I like that tie, Silvio.
And I keep forgetting that, she's acting hella sus right now.
An FBI informant.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fuck her face up before I kill her.
Oh my God.
I said I'll talk to him, so I'll talk to him.
Not even close to the shit he's saying. Like,
paranoia. That should've killed you.
It's crazy how they doing it too. They not even touching on it really. Like they letting us know it's still there, in the back of her mind.
Yeah.
But they not giving us much else.
Oh shit.
Club business, man. It's club business. Oh man.
She really going through with it though. This is,
you feel me? She's snooping and all that.
Yeah, that shit hurt. Yo, what?
Man, she wasn't playing when she said they was neighbors. Like, they like legit next door.
And she eating it up.
Hi.
Bruh.
Listen, I can't stay. I just brought Bobby Jr. a couple Xbox games a friend of mine burned for him.
Is Janice really about to...
I think so. She cock blocking, bruh.
Like the president says, we have to keep going. The family's got to eat.
I'm picking up the kids after school, Bobby. No argument.
She like, I want to be front and center. Like,
How is Michael Jr. doing on the Ritalin, Joe?
wow.
The way they
Jeez.
medicate kids today. It's the answer for everything. And then they wonder why teenagers get hooked on drugs.
Janice, why are you doing this?
Cause she is.
Psycho?
Yeah, I think.
Put it in a 350 oven for 20 minutes. You just want to heat it.
Janice, you better not throw that shit away.
Look at all these casseroles people brought. Stuffed shells. Gabriella.
Damn. This man is good for like the year.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You see
It's
the
her last CD
freezer?
before she died.
I didn't know.
Damn.
I loved her so much. I thank God for every day we had together. She was an angel.
I know. She was special.
Can't compete, man. Can't nobody compare. Y'all, man. This man got her ZD
Still,
locked up in the fridge.
to this day, that's crazy.
I just want you people to leave me alone. How many times I have to tell you? I don't know anything. You people are just trying to scare me. Nobody's trying
It's
to hurt
working.
Christopher.
What was he doing in Yonkers last night?
Here's what's problematic. You don't even know where your boyfriend is half the time, so how do you know if he's in trouble or not? He's into heroin, organized crime. He's associating with some very dangerous people.
Tony would never let anything happen to Christopher.
He loved Pussy Bompantero. What happened to him?
He went in the witness protection program.
Dwight? He went into the program? You know anything about that?
No.
I think we would have heard. And your Uncle Richie. Suppose he's in the program too?
Yep. You get it now?
Where are you going?
You're going to be working with Agent Sanseverino here.
What? Why?
For your own safety.
What?
And you know what we were talking about?
You
About
just
the little
talking shit
creatures?
to her?
Good luck with that. I mean it.
You.
That's how sick it is, though, right? She was just talking her shit to her, but at the same time,
She
she
want
want
her
her around, like, because it's the familiar face.
Listen, Tone, I was talking to Cousin Brian.
I'm going to see Ginsburg tomorrow, all right?
No, not that. Gave me a free tip on a medical stock that's going to move soon. He said we should put $10,000.
Insider trading, huh?
It's not that much.
Right. It's not a meaningful investment.
Well, that much of Dell Computer bought in 1989 is worth $5 million today.
Huh.
We don't have that kind of money on hand right now.
You
Things are
lying.
tight.
10,000?
Don't you read the papers, the economy?
It sounded like a wonderful opportunity.
Tony not
Boy, you
trying
just
to...
got an insider tip. You better hit that shit.
He got a
That shit
trust.
finna be worth $1 million tomorrow.
Oh, he going to grab some bread. Yeah, he gonna go grab the bread.
He not even slick with his shit. That's the shit that be fucking me up.
Jesus, that's a beautiful horse.
It's gonna be a bottle of LePage you don't win this race. This Chooch, he sells me a horse. The next week, it starts loose.
I don't know what got into her, Herman. She ran the whole race ahead by 2 lengths, and then she just stopped in the backstretch.
Maybe you should try holding her back. You know, keep something for the finish.
Horse is a front runner. She likes running up front.
Well, so what if she don't win?
Huh. Exactly.
That's true.
And tell that midget not to be shy with the whip.
That man had
Only
a
his mother had
disrespect.
taken that advice.
It's your niece.
Morning, Uncle Jim.
She brought the...
What's that?
What's dinner tonight? Some delicious chicken marsala.
350, 20 minutes.
350 oven for 20 minutes, just so it's hot.
Hating ass, man. Even told him the egg noodles, like, told him the egg noodles.
This is sick, yo. She's sick, yo.
Right.
She's sick.
And you know what's worse? The Richie shit didn't even get resolved. Like,
So this estate planning shit. Carmela wants it, and I got nothing against getting well set up. Half of these shit drools live one day to the next.
If it makes your wife happy, go with God.
Nice. I'm supposed to make the money. She takes care of the house. That's the way it should be.
That's why he's been having a fucking hard on about this shit. The misogyny.
It's always been there. It was hinted at it.
I know.
Well, the kid said there was tremendous tax advantages.
To Carmela, when you die. But present day, if something unforeseen should arise, divorce, say, that type of trust is irrevocable. That means it can't be changed. You have to petition the court, and even then, there's other ways to go, such as an inter vivo or living trust.
There we go.
Here they go.
I wonder how he's gonna approach Carmela about this.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, baby.
I got it.
Come on, girl.
Zucker's mother, Miss Ray Ray, Vision Be Mine, and Pile My joins the front runners.
She's coming around.
There we go.
Jesus,
See?
let her go.
Like Tony said, had to hold the gas in the tank.
Pile My pulling ahead.
There we go.
Pile My with speed to burn and
With speed to burn. Look at that shit. See? Like Tony said, man, hold the Nas in the tank a little bit. This nigga said I'm rich.
What did you say? Hold it back. You are not going on.
Exactly, yep.
You? I'm giving a taste of my win.
Tony the one, man. He
Look at
held
that.
it back.
3, 4, 5,
And
And
investing
I need
in Carmela.
150 more this week for AJ's football.
Broke my neck.
In my day, they were $50.
In your day, huh?
So you got those papers for me to sign?
Brian's?
Yeah, I told you, Dr. Ginsburg. Got a pen?
It's so great. I am so impressed.
I am so impressed. She talked to that man like he a kid.
Authorization to open an account.
Just wherever there's a little red arrow.
He's gonna stop at the page where he's.
Oh, I'm not gonna sign on it.
Yep, that's
Why
the
not?
one.
But this is the trust. This is what it's all about. It's in case something happens to you.
Well, I'm not gonna sign it. It's irrevocable. And we don't want to get locked in.
To what?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
This nigga don't even know what he talking about, bro. This nigga.
He don't want to flat out say it because it's.
Even if he did flat out say it, he still don't know what he's talking about for real. Like, this shit is out of his league. Hey. That man really try to dance around, float like a butterfly. I can't believe he did that. I can't wait to pull that shit on my girl, man.
Oh, I can't go.
Sick.
Sick.
What do you mean?
She said, I ain't even trying to go to the house at all.
I think I'm getting the flu.
This is the inner sanctum here. I'm not just a relative anymore. You think Paulie and his Gumars ever get invited to dinner with them?
Sorry. Maybe if I just sleep.
Oh, shit. He about to dope up. He really got his little man bag for the dope.
It was nice of you to pick him up for me, Janice. And making dinner.
Enjoy, everybody. Does smell good, doesn't it?
Did you eat yet?
It's too cringe, bro, watching Janice,
It is.
man.
It's uncomfortable having kids around because Janice is. She's a fuck.
I saw my uncle today.
Jesus.
That's right.
I'm the one that should have been in that car. Not Karen. And Junior's been so good to me, and I'm letting him down. Fuck him. He only thinks of himself, selfish old fuck.
Damn, he going through it.
He is kind of right, though.
All your effort, all the years you put in getting your ticket punched.
Exactly. You just got a promotion, man.
I don't care anymore. That's the problem. I don't care if I live or die.
My uncle loves you. He needs you. So you're gonna get up tomorrow morning and you're gonna get in that car, and you're gonna do what needs to be done, aren't you?
I can't take this shit right now. Like, she is just she testing the boundaries, man. She's seeing how far she could go, how much she could touch, what she could do with the kids, like
how much she can control.
Oh, she's right. Short race like this, let her blow 'em away.
Well, foolish that I am, I'm gonna play some bets.
They're all in line.
It's not good.
And they're off.
Is he gonna get pissed off if he loses at Tony? Like, you taught me. You taught me.
He can't get you, baby. But she just can't beat Pile Mine.
yo, dusted again. How much you made now?
Once again.
No.
Your horse wisdom is not going unappreciated.
This man making bank fucking with Pile Mine right now. Damn.
The winner's circle is Pile Mine. Pile Mine is owned by Inez.
Damn, he told him to kick up more. Come on, man. Come on, yo. Come on. It's mad uncomfortable right now. How much you want from this man?
It's even better when it's not your horse and not your bet.
Man.
And you make money.
Man.
Oh, shit. Tony's
That was such an awkward silence.
Man, this entire episode's been awkward, bro.
Yeah, Janice
has
she
been-
killing it. She killing
She
it.
really is. I can't lie. Oh, shit.
She literally just beat up Richie 2 episodes ago. Like, or Ralphie.
Sold the property down on Freeland Island Avenue. It's okay. Let's buy that stock.
Split. It's too late. We missed it.
Huh. Did it hit though? Did it go up, up, up? This man grabbed a whole turkey plate, like. This nigga don't never be heating up the food.
He don't, right?
I remember last time he ate the pasta, he was like, it's good. I don't even gotta heat it up. Yo, it was mad funny that they added that line in there. I was just like, that was fucking random. Like.
You're Teddy Generetti, aren't you? The shop steward for Local 184.
Guilty. Do I know you?
Jim Blake. What local you?
Fake names.
Bad back. I heard he's got 184's vote. I think it's a mistake.
Pension's been ripped off for the last 25 years.
I'm sure you guys got grievances. But Dick Hoffman, what do you owe this guy? I'm just saying, if it was me, I got kids that depend on me. Like yourself. And to waste my votes on somebody like Dick Hoffman, I might as well put a bullet in my head. Here, here, and here.
Bobby.
Hey.
Yo.
There's only one way you could shoot yourself 3 times in the head. And that's with some help. so you might want to think about this, buddy.
Yo, Bobby. That. Wow. Wow.
Here. And here.
Wow. The range.
To attack 3 of the biggest problem areas below the waistline.
Man, he went from all that crying to that shit.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
The 3-minute hip, thigh, and bun machine.
What are you up?
Oh, that fucking dog. I forget about that shit every time, yo.
Let's be honest. What's our future here, Christopher? You could end up in jail or something horrible could happen.
Fucking negative shit. Stop with that. What the fuck kind of shit is this? Who told you that?
Man.
Fucking negative shit coming out of your mouth. I had that fucking bird watching me when I got made. I'm already under a, what do you call it?
He remember that shit. The bad omens.
I worry about you, that's all.
Man.
I love you so much.
So if you love me, stir my eggs, okay?
She being negative like Meadow. I know I had to get rid of Meadow's ass.
Smells in here.
That man got him some nachos.
Fuck that. The fuck you think cheese is?
Oh my god.
They stupid.
Yo, he broke the fuck out of it.
I didn't even give me time to laugh at how ridiculous the cheese statement was.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Tell a random.
That's fuck.
I love it. I like June's new assistant.
I'll put the heat on under the gravy. And my daughter's coming over to the house for dinner, so I gotta go.
Bro, how he yelling quiet as hell like that? You see how did you hear that shit?
Calmly trucking. The prosecution outlined how accounting
What kind of likeness is that?
They were great artists to be in a museum.
That's the meme with the black dude that be
I'm glad to see you back in the swing of things. All that moping around. You just gotta put it behind you. Get on with your life.
That's what Janice said.
Janice?
She's been wonderful through all this. Bringing dinner over the house.
Janice?
Yep. You know how he feel about Janice.
Sweet sausage? In little pieces? And a layer of basil leaves right underneath the cheese? That's Camilla's lasagna.
What you talking about?
She out here looting niggas' kitchens.
Ralph and them wanted to know if Tony was here. Why, is he gonna be?
You don't know what this guy did for me.
Yeah, I do.
Not get my stripes. Something I can't talk about. Something that was ruining my whole life, and he made it right.
Yeah.
What I owe him, I would follow that man into hell.
He talking about the dad shit?
Yep.
Place isn't bugged. The cops and the feds don't know about it. Probably in time they will. Until then.
Them niggas didn't even fix it. They just put that shit together. Like Legos.
She hit her forehead.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is a funny episode.
Barrett, who resides at 43 Bellingham Boulevard, apartment 4B, Paramus, New Jersey. And was
that's the nigga who drew him. He mad as shit. These motherfuckers is joking this episode, bro. They is clowning right now, yo. I'm sweating, bro. Laughing so hard. You blew it.
Finally, the woman finds the easy off. So, how about you? How was your day?
Good.
Oh?
Yeah, we should go out.
Vesuvio?
Takes too long for them. Kids like Chinese.
MSJ. I collapsed one time at the Hunting Palace, complete blackout.
What about this?
Karen Seedy?
That's the one. You can't fuck with that.
I'm not ready to eat that yet.
Bro, how long would that shit hold in there? It's not even wrapped up properly.
It's in the freezer, so it can hold for a while.
I know, but it ain't wrapped, bro. Like, the foil's all bent off of it and shit. Like,
hold on a minute, hon.
Sorry.
How's our girl?
Our girl.
Our girl.
You feel me?
Hot tendon.
You know, it's always something with her.
I think we should switch her shoes to those titanium ones that Heshy was telling me about. They don't weigh anything, so they're good for a tender hoof.
Sure. Why not?
Ralphie ain't fucking with that. What you said, Bralik, is best when it ain't your horse or your bet, and you still getting paid.
That's the best. Yep, now
You don't have
any
to
little
answer.
input.
Let's see what it
Want
is.
to cut.
Because the horse is very, very sick, and he put the horse in my name, and he said I won't get in no trouble. The Ross don't pay the money he owes it to him, and the horse made to die, and I don't know what is to do.
All right, wait.
Wow, is he purposely doing this?
Tell her to call 555-0157.
Camilla, can you please shut the door?
There's the call.
Tell him I'll take care of it.
You got too greedy, Tony.
He just said, he just told him too, man, you should see them veterinarian bills. Now he about to see those shits.
I told him you were coming with the money. He finally gave her something to settle her down, so I don't know.
Was she gonna be all right or what?
Well, at least she stopped thrashing. That's where the danger is. The intestines get twisted and you have to cut.
We gotta get a little closer, man. Give her the pets. Give her unlimited pets. They said the goat was the little horse's companion. Like,
if there was a farm animal I would want to have, it would be a goat. Little baby goat. Alright, there we have it. Season 4, episode 5 in the books. My oh my. What a good episode, man. I really enjoyed this one. This one was it was a good one. Things that we talked about in the last episode kind of played out here. You know, the whole Janice thing that I kind of worried about because Janice to me is a bit I don't know. I can't trust her. I can't fully put my trust into her, but seems like things are going all right with her and Bobby, so, I guess. Yeah, other than that, man, I thought the episode was pretty good. How about you, Formal? How you felt about this one?
It was a good episode, man. We got, like you said, we got the Janice piece out there. Mm-hmm. Just kind of seeing her continue on her little cycle, man. She always got to be with a motherfucker that got his stripes. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, it never lasts too long. So I guess the whole Ralphie shit is just water under the bridge. I don't know if they're ever gonna address it again. It doesn't seem like it. Ralphie already got him another chick that he's smashing and shit, and Janice is doing her. So I don't know. I don't know if that's ever gonna come back up. If so, I wonder when, how, and for what reason. Like, but what she's trying to do with Bobby right now, man, is just, man, because it's crazy too. Because it's like I don't even look at it like if she's doing anything like malicious or anything, but she's just a taker, bro. She's just a user. Like, so that in its own is just distasteful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like she's gonna like get with him to try to kill him or nothing like that, but we know that she don't really like the motherfucker. Like, that's just a meal ticket basically at the end of the day. Like, so I don't know. I hope Bobby is, I don't know. I hope he's smart enough to just be like, and dodge that bullet. Hopefully June gives him another good word of encouragement and he steers clear of that bullet. And then Adriana's the other big piece of this episode, man. Her story it looks like it's going to get a lot darker. A lot darker. So definitely interested on that path, in that path. So what's up? Where we starting?
I guess we might as well just continue on the Janice front, and then we could, cause her the way she handles the situation and just how she tries to manipulate the situation for her benefit is just, it's wild to me. And I don't know. I think Bobby might be down for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of at the end there, he was like, let's just buy some takeout. You ain't got to cook nothing like that. Kiss head, all that. So I don't know. I think he actually might be with it, cause she's, like you said, it was beneficial having her around for the I don't know. I guess he said a week or something like that. Knowing the cycle, I don't want it to end in a horrible manner, cause we watch entertainment here. You know what I'm saying? So I always feel like there's a darker tone in the background that could possibly happen with certain characters, and Janice is one of those. So I'm just hoping that Bobby doesn't get pulled into Janice BS.
Well, if he takes that leap with her, he already did. He already is involved in her BS. So hopefully he doesn't. But you're right. It did seem like she was softening the walls a little bit this whole episode. I mean, yeah, like you said, the ending there kind of set the tone for that. And just the fact that he, you know, doesn't even believe that it's Carmela's lasagna and shit like that. Like, he's already kind of making those little excuses for her. Like, he's what's it when you looking through rose-colored glasses or some shit? They say, yeah, that's what he might be onto that path. So, yeah. And you're right, Janice, she does have a cycle. I mean, one thing I will say though is her cycle is normally with abusive men, and true. Bobby really isn't abusive. So maybe this is something that they could both use and help each other. But this is the Sopranos, man. These motherfuckers is mobsters. It could always end bad. It could always turn dark.
You absolutely right, because imagine her having a conversation like that with Richie or Ralphie. You know, like, oh, you need to get out there and do what you got to do. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure none of those two will probably be in that type of, like, position. But if they were, I feel like they would go about it in a different way.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as receptive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he kind of took it in and actually used it as motivation. So you might be right on that. You might be right in that. And then on top of that, I want to just kind of throw a big shout out to, I still don't know his name. I don't like looking up anything about the show because I'm scared of getting spoiled. But Bobby himself, the range of acting is pretty great. Like, he went from crying, like sobbing, to really threatening and menacing. Like, at that bar, I was just like, okay, I believe it. Like, motherfucker, I'll make sure. Yeah, he got my vote. Like,
yeah, he got my vote. Yeah, them fools. I'll say that's one thing they do good in this show. They always show like how easily the mobsters could just kind of turn on and off their ability to be super threatening, and then just a regular ass person. Like they did the same thing with Patsy when he threatened Gloria. Commenters pointed that one out, like how he basically was threatening her, and the next scene he's just shopping for groceries, calling his wife and shit. Like, yeah, I'll be home soon, honey. Like, literally 10 minutes before that, he telling the bitch he about to body her and shit. Like, so
yeah,
they do that, and they do it nicely, because it's just like, damn. Because we always say, like, it's kind of like watching a sitcom. It's like, is this a mafia show, or is this a show with niggas who just happens to be in the mafia? Like, and they have to balance that, because yeah, they in the mafia, but they just regular motherfuckers too. Like,
but so. the most surprising thing about it is the character himself who's doing it. It's Bobby. You feel me? We haven't had him ever. We never seen him in that type of light before. You know, most of the time we seen him, he was with June, taking care of June. So to see him kind of go out there with his new promotion and kind of showing he really does have what it takes to be in that position, it's actually pretty nice to see. I like it.
Yeah. I always looked at Bobby as a G, though, because ain't no way you June's second, you know, ain't no way you June's right hand if you ain't something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got some type of pressure, like.
We might as well talk about June in this episode. He had a little.
He had comedy. That's all he had.
Yes. He's the GOAT when it comes to the comedy, bro. With that stare down in the courtroom. That shit was hilarious. Like, the drawing itself was hilarious as well. But they do so good with the comedy in the show. It's just, I fucking love it. Like, I think that's what's the best part for me is the comedy in this show. Top tier.
I want to know what was going through the artist's head. Like, he probably didn't even realize like why he was getting grilled so hard. Like,
nah, he knew. He knew, because he did that drawing on purpose. You see that chin, bro? That man tucked it in. You like, he had that shit looking crazy.
Man, that shit was funny. That's just a random ass, like, I can't imagine the motherfuckers writing the script for this. Like, yo, let's just throw this shit in there. Like, I know motherfuckers gonna be dying. And it be making me wonder, like, how much fun they be probably having with some of this shit on set. Like, they probably drew that shit without even June's even knowing, like, without his actor even knowing, and then just showed it to him, like, same day, like, got his real reaction to it and shit. Like, man. But yeah, that was crazy, man. But it is kind of sick seeing June finally in trial. At least this episode, they don't seem to be making it like a focus point just yet. But I know it's just starting, so maybe later on in this season we'll sit a little bit more into the courtroom and kind of see what else they got going on. But they still got informants and shit too, like that hasn't been really like put into play. So I'm just like, man, I don't know what else this trial is gonna uncover. Like, that's what I'm thinking about.
I don't think it's gonna be much, to be honest.
It's a RICO trial, bro. How is it not gonna be much?
It's not gonna be much, man. I don't think so. Nah, you're right. It is a RICO, but and then on top of that, yeah, they could probably add on to what they're investigating with Tony and all that. So but they need the evidence. What's gonna be the tying piece to tie it all together, right?
Oh no.
Could it be the whole Adriana, situation? Maybe that's.
I'm still thinking about that other informant, man. They be playing with that one.
Yeah, they don't show him as much, so I just feel like nothing. If anything does come out of that, I feel like that's gonna be later on.
What's later on though? There's only 6 seasons. We on season 4. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this trial might uncover some of that shit about the FBI that we just can't pinpoint. Like the Adriana stuff is for Tony and Chris and them. Like
Chris, yeah.
I mean, like the other dude is still technically for Tony and shit too as well. I don't know. I'm just interested. I want to see what the trial gonna bring.
I feel like he's just like he's giving them all the inside information. You feel me? Everything meets, business deals, all that shit. So
yeah, maybe like they trying to get Carmine with him.
Yeah, they're tied to everybody. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's shaping up though. It's shaping up to be something great. I can't wait to see what. Even though she's on a really fucked up path right now, especially with taking that heroin. I'm really interested to see where this is gonna go, man. Is she gonna take that gun? Because we did see her look at it. So is she gonna try to give him that gun for evidence? Possibly could tie it back to a body or something like that. Because they've been talking about, where was Chris at this day? Do you see him with anybody else and all this other stuff? And I'm guessing that's the guy from the beginning, right? That they probably killed. I don't know if they killed him or not, but they were beating the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She's definitely deteriorating though. All the spooks and scares are working. She's officially cracked this episode. She's actually giving up some type of information, whether that be fucking worthy of the FBI's time or not. The fact that she gave them the information is more than enough, because that means she's willing to continue moving forward. And then, like you said, the drug one is what really killed me, because she's been pretty adamant about staying off of it. Like every time Chris offered, and in my opinion, that's one of the hardest peer pressures to break, is friends or your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you always want to be down with your crew or your loved ones. So the fact that she's like, nah, Chris, I'm good, and now this is what's brought her back to it. I'm worried, man. I'm worried that she's gonna end up, because like they're at the end of the day, drugs is bad, but they do it. They do it, and they can live their everyday life with it. So I'm just worried that she's gonna actually get to a point where she becomes like an actual addict, and like, yeah, just can't even function, can't go to work no more, start stealing and shit, like, and then that's when, yeah, you just a liability. So I don't know, man. Motherfuckers keep talking about season 4 getting dark, and after this episode, I'm afraid that the shade is gonna be casted over Adriana's head. Chris might have to whack his own fiance, bruh. You feel me? Gotta say that real quick.
And you already know with that line he said in the episode, what Tony did for me, what he did for me, I'm riding for him. I'm riding to him. I'm riding with him
to hell,
all the way to hell.
Yep.
And I believe him. I believe him, especially after that favor. That favor was, it was different. So, damn, it might have to happen. Yeah, and like you said, the information that she gave up wasn't worth nothing. It wasn't worth anything. But like you said, her giving up information just means that she's eventually willing to give up possibly something more incriminating down the future. So
I mean, look at what she did next. She went and put the ear on the door, eavesdropping and shit. She wasn't doing that before. So like, she's definitely ramping up to. Yeah. Yep. And Chris, man, he ain't catch it yet, but you know, he at least questioned her, like, what the fuck? You asking me all these damn questions and shit, all these negative, worrisome, paranoid questions. So hopefully he does get wise enough to figure out what's going on, because her only out now is to be truthful about it, and she's not going to be. I don't think she is. Like, she's definitely gonna get in too deep on the FBI side. So
she's down the rabbit hole now.
Yeah, she's down,
especially with the drugs.
The drugs, yep. That's it.
That shit's gonna put her down even further, and then and then eventually it's gonna come to light that she's doing what she's doing, and then Chris is gonna have to send her to witness protection. Adriana, another one who went to witness protection.
Cut.
That's crazy.
Finito.
Any final thoughts?
Not really. Cause like I was kind of trying to get a pulse on Tony this episode, but
yeah, he was very misogynistic.
I mean, not even that. Like, that's always. I'm more so talking about the whole shit with Pio Mai and shit like that. Like, what the fuck was he going through? Like, cause he always has a little affinity with kids. But that's not an excuse, bro. Tony just being Tony.
He got the power trip. He's swinging his dick around, like, that's what he do.
Yeah,
that's what he do. Like, and this is a perfect example of what he does. To freaking Ralphie trying to cut him in on something that he don't even got to be cut into, and he's still asking for more. Maybe. There was another bridge down.
Maybe. It felt less power trippy this time, and just, I don't know. Cause you know he got his little affinity with animals and shit like that, and all this other stuff. I be needing him to go to Melfi. That's what it is. I be needing him to go unpack, like, so I could be like, hey, what was going on in his mind, like, cause like he definitely has his power trip shit, but like I said, this time it just felt a little bit different. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. It could have been a combination of what he was going through with the whole trust and stocks mixed with Pio Mai. That kind of had me a little confused on I just be trying to temperature check Tony sometimes, and I didn't really know where he was at this episode, man. I couldn't really tell. But we'll see though. We'll see what's going on, man. I don't know.
Definitely see, man. Yeah. Another banger, y'all. Can't wait for us to keep diving into these episodes. So, if you had to score this episode for me, what would you score it?
I'm gonna give this one an 8. This was a good episode. Okay. It was really funny, and I like what they doing with the whole Janice and Bobby shit. Well, I don't like it, obviously, because Janice is, doing what she do. But it's still kind of fun in its own little Janice way, so I'm enjoying that. And then obviously, damn, I forgot. Oh yeah, and then obviously the Adriana shit. Like, the fact that y'all keep talking about season 4 gets really dark during the second half. I could only assume this is what y'all talking about. So, boo y'all for messing it up. But I could just be assuming, right? So I might be making the ass out of myself. I might be making the ass out of myself.
When you in the darkness, look for the light. Firefly.
I'm just saying, though. Yeah. Adriana's story and Janice and Bobby's story. I'm really ready to see them shits flesh out. for this season.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. This episode was hella awkward. I'm just gonna be honest, very awkward. I felt hella cringe all over my body. Thank you, Janice, for that. Appreciate you. And yeah, I can't wait to see where we go further here. We got some theories out there where we want to see some of these characters go, and hope, praying and hoping for the best for certain other characters like Bobby and all of them. Love what June does, bring a nice smile to my face every time he's on camera, and I love it. So
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what he was singing too, right? This episode, he was singing Mr. Rogers.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood." So June always bringing the smiles, bruh. Like,
yeah. I love it. Man. So, you still rocking with us this long, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all already know. If y'all haven't already, like the video, comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this episode.
And most importantly, subscribe. You already know the goal. Okay. If you're interested in those full-length reactions, Patreon in the description below. We out, y'all. Apologies for the sniffles. FRR out. Peace.